everybody, welcome to the Outlet Podcast channel. My name's Gazy and I host the Outlet Podcast, and I want to invite you to check me out on social media. Since I'm on Vidme now, I'm verified on Vidme, find me there. Everything I do is going to be linked in the description, so you can check out youtube.com/c/Outlet Podcast, it's there, or you can check me out on Vidme, it is there. There's so many hyperlinks and URLs that I gotta memorize to spout off. It's in the description. So today, anime, s'il vous plaît. It's an anime oriented vlog today, doing part two of Deathnote. And the first part, it was an introduction video where I talked about the groundwork, the landscape of Deathnote, everything you need to know to enjoy the show at the beginning. Now we're getting into the meat and the potatoes, because this is considered some of the best part of Deathnote is the second act, if you will. The second act of Deathnote is delicious. You're dealing with, I think it's called the dichotomy. You're dealing with L, the famous detective L, and you're dealing with Light Yagami. Now, like I mentioned before, it seems that the entire world is dumb, so that you can play up the intellect of both L and Light Yagami. What I don't like about the second part is it seems that Light Yagami is always reactive. He's always reacting to everything that's done to him.
Just watch me, L. I'll solve equations with my right hand and write names with my left.
There are some proactive things that he's done.
I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
He's devised a way to hide his death note so that no one could find it, because if someone finds it and they touch it, then they can see Ryuk. So he's devised a way so that no one else could do that except him, and that's like putting it in his drawer with mechanically putting it in his drawer and weird stuff. A bunch of IKEA hacks. Light, he ended up accepting this role of Kira, or killer. He accepted this calling, and now he is being pushed and promoted out on the media. L is really shutting him down. L has deduced a number of things since the beginning. L found out that he must be in high school. L found out that he must be in Japan. L found out which prefecture, I believe, is where the killer could be. He found out, he deduced all of this stuff. And what I enjoyed is L trumping, I hate to use the word but L trumping Light all the time. And I liked to see that. I like to see this. I like to see that Light, who is the villain, he's not an anti-hero, he's straight up a villain, being with his back against the wall. Now, one of the best scenes, two of the best scenes that I liked, one of them is when when L shows up to the graduation, and now he has a role in the ceremony, and he introduces himself. I'm L.
I want to tell you I'm L.
Boom! Just straight out shock. Let me see your cards. One of the best reactions, and of course, Light Yagami is trying to play it cool. He doesn't do a good job at playing it cool. I think the writing, maybe it came off better in the manga, but the mannerisms, the eloquence, it was all gone. At that moment, I gave so much credibility to this mysterious character than I ever did Light. You lost me. Now you have two battling foes, and it's a no contest. It really is. Light Yagami is he's out of control. Now, they tried to reinforce it with Light. They tried to reinforce it with Light being able to beat L in the tennis match. That's not the second moment. Okay, fine. But the reality is that Light was an astounding athlete, and he outdid L. I mean, look at the way L was dressed in jeans and a long sleeve white tee, or a long sleeve tee. So, of course, it should be rational that Light's gonna lose, or that L's gonna lose. But that doesn't mean he lost the chess match. What I stopped enjoying was the downslope, because Light had it covered. He even deduced it that L. I hope I'm not spoiling stuff for you. This has been out for a long time. That L was Light was the killer. He broke it down very, very well. It's just that when it comes to police work and detective work in the real world, you need to have unbelievable evidence. The same way Light Yagami got away in realistic retrospect, not trying to be graphic, but the way Light Yagami got away was the same way Casey Anthony got away. It was the same way that George Zimmerman got away, on a lack of evidence. Guilt is there, but that cheapness, the fact that Light got away and then he ended up having this time in the light, no pun intended. That's all that is? Yeah, that's it. That's when I started losing it, with losing my binge infatuation with Deathnote. I really stopped caring. I only wanted to watch to get it all over with. So, the second moment that I enjoyed with L was when L was with Light and Mika. I believe her name is Mika. Really sorry, guys. She got on my nerves. I really felt bad for her Shinigami, though. I felt bad for her Shinigami, but I didn't feel bad for her. She drove me crazy. Really, really did. I guess you can talk about a loose connection with... Okay, I'll make the loose connection later. Surprise, I'm going to blast that at you later. But when all he needed was a phone call, because I believe her name is Mika, she got the Shinigami eyes, and she was able to figure out L's real name. And that's all that Light needed. The fact that he touched her butt, was called a pervert, and it was all jokey, but when Light thought he had him, all he needed was the phone call. Who picks up the phone? Yes, your boy L. That was amazing. That was unexpected. Very, very, very cool. And that's this arc in part 2, act 2, the way that I placed it as an act 2, this moment is the best, some of the most entertaining. Now I'm really upset because now I have to do a part 3 of this video, or to this series of Deathnote, because this last one I wasn't too happy. We're just going to be talking about Light as the god of the new world. Big deal. Anyways, my name's Gazy. I host the Outlet Podcast. Holler at me on Facebook. Holler at me on Twitter. Check out my WordPress blog. Everything is linked, like I said, in the description below. So find me, guys. Connect. Oh, wait until I'm in the light and recharge.